pythonunittest, how to specify custom equality predicate? This could be an easy question. I'd like to use a custom equality operator in a pythonunittest test case. So for instance, supposing I want to test a number to string function, and I want to perform a case-insensitive string comparison. Here's what I'd like to write. The problem is that assert check isn't a thing. Some obvious workarounds. Use assert true. The problem is that then a test case failure becomes opaque and unhelpful. Expected true, got false. Blay, dig into unittest and extend it myself. Well, I'm hoping to avoid that smile. I hope I'm missing something obvious. Many thanks in advance. Edit, some have suggested that I override _EQ_. This is not what I want. Specifically, the _EQ_ method is used by clients of my code, to determine whether two objects should be considered the same, cf. extensional equality. For the purposes of testing, though, I want to test using a different predicate. So overriding _EQ_ does not solve my problem.
The good news is that there isn't any complicated wiring to make a custom assertion with your own rules. Just do the comparison, gather any helpful information, then call fail message if needed. That will take care of any reporting you need. Of course, I'm so lazy that I don't even like to gather the helpful information. What I often find useful is to strip out the irrelevant stuff from both the expected and the actual data, then use the regular assert equals expected, actual. Here's an example of both techniques, plus a bonus one that uses long message to include context. That generates the following output, including context and reports of pass and failure counts. If the custom comparison applies to a specific class, then you can add a custom equality operator for that class. If you do that in your setup method, then all the test methods can just call assert equals with that class, and your custom comparison will be called.
The built-in unittest module has a specific method for this called a type equality func. You can read about it here. You just have to write your equality function and pass it and simply use the assert equal method as usual.
Here's the full list of supported assertions in Python 3.6's unittest module. As you can see, there is no assertion that takes a custom predicate to evaluate, but you can get a more helpful error message by passing a custom error message to your assertion method through the message argument. For instance, If that is not enough for you, you don't really need to go around digging into unittest. You could define a class that extends unittest test case with the methods you need, i.e. and then you would define your tests as
You can override _EQ_ method of return value class without convoluting the original unit by subclassing it.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.